just call our designated phone line that lives at the bottom of your screen, 800-500-7590. All right, so we are going to start with one of my favorites, which is a backpack, but it's not just any backpack. This is called the Sutton backpack, and it has all the bells and whistles you know and love from the brand. And if you don't know the brand, well, they give us practical bags that really allow us to store everything we need. And it's just so fashion forward, unbelievably soft, supple leather, $99.98. It's $125 savings today. I believe this is the most value in the show. $20 gets it home on Easy Pay. It's 10 inches in length, 3¼ inches in width, almost 14½ inches in height. It has a 5¾ inch to 15-inch strap drop, and it only weighs just under 2 pounds. Now in this cafe latte, only about a dozen remain, and then we're gone. And then silver brushed. So two really great options, and I love that they each have their own character. But we're gonna bring in Danielle Anzalone. She is our brand ambassador and an expert in all things American Leather Company. So welcome on into the show. I'm so happy we have an hour together.
I know, it's so exciting, Melissa, and we have so many fantastic styles in the show, starting with our backpack. So if you are familiar with the brand, you know that we are so well known for our leathers, especially this particular backpack style, where it's something that allows you to be hands-free, but it's a great alternative to a crossbody, and it gives you everything that you know and love from American Leather Co., down to the leather, the quality, and of course, all of that great function.
I love it. So speaking of function, maybe we can go right into the compartments, because I always feel like a bag like this is so practical. Like as a new mom myself, I've taken it down from like the big baby bag now that she's 2½ to something like this. So
right.
I mean, this is for everyone, but I automatically think of the moms out there and, you know, just the busy ladies who want something that carries it all, but looks stylish.
Zippers. It's something that kind of modernizes the design. You have your first compartment right there on the front, which is a zipper pocket. You'll notice that you have antiqued gold tone hardware on both of the colorways, and you're also getting a jewelry grade hardware. So this is something that has that substance. It really withstands the wear and tear of daily use. Directly behind that, you have another compartment. So that's going to be sort of that half moon style zip. Opens up for you. That's another compartment where you can have any items that you want to have quick access to, but you do have the security here with the zippers. The actual main compartment of the bag is going to have a double zip opening. You have those nice elongated pullers, allow you to open the mouth of the bag nice and wide. And then you'll see that within that compartment, you have full organization on that back wall. Back zipper wall pocket, 2 slip compartments directly on the front of that. And you notice pops of details from the leather within that interior as well, down for the puller to the branded patch. So this is something where maybe you're putting your tablet, a water bottle, you can fit your full-size Continental wallet. And then your last organizational compartment can be found directly on the exterior back wall. So this has a mag snap closure, again, that nice point of security. And this is quite sizable. So it goes all the way down to the base and it spans the entire width. This is always my cell phone compartment whenever I want to have quick access, but it's nice because it does have that security because it stays close to your back.
Yeah. This is gorgeous. I love this. And also, I appreciate that each one has its own character. Like this silver brushed is just really soft, and it almost reminds me of like that 80s washed denim. I don't know, something about this, right? It's really fun. Of course, classic. And then with this cafe latte that I believe we only have like a dozen left, it's fewer than a dozen. It's almost like, would you say that's embossed leather?
It is embossed. So with this, the technique that's used is that in our tanneries, there's a large metal plate that's applied to the top of the leather, and then tons of pressure are applied on top of that. And what it does is it actually brings up the natural oils in the leather. So you see how you have a bit of a tonal color variation here, and it creates this beautiful floral embossing. So this is something that has a little bit more of that vintage artisanal look to it. You see how you have that embossing detail even all along the straps on the back. But the thing is, with the embossing, sometimes when you emboss leather, it can tend to make it a bit stiff. You still maintain that soft and supple feel scale with this because it's our beautiful glove leather. And then you're noticing too how you have this silk web strap that's underlining the leather detail on the straps. So both of these straps are fully adjustable. They are going to be leather, those portions that are exposed when you have the backpack on your shoulders. But that silk webbing detail is done specifically to make that a little bit easier to adjust. So everything is very thoughtfully designed with that brushed silver option. This is one of our custom leather treatments. So this has a bit of a suede hand feel to it, but is still all of that beautiful luxury leather. And this is also a really nice way to kind of work a metallic into your wardrobe. So it's soft in person. It's a little bit shiny under all of the lights, but it gives you that little pop of sheen, but does it in a nice subtle way.
Yeah, and we think of a backpack sometimes as something, I hate to use the word juvenile, but something like a little bit, you think backpack
Yes.
and you're like, oh my God, I remember school and my books.
Right.
And,
This isn't that trapper keeper backpack.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
This is high level upscale designer kind of backpack that gives you all the bells and whistles. This is going to be your everyday bag, whether it's your work bag. Maybe you are going to school. Maybe you're getting your degree and you need a great backpack, or you want to send this to a loved one. You could never have too many backpacks, in my opinion, and something like this with all this amazing leather at this price is really a must-have. $99.98. That's a $125 savings. That is a lot of savings. You're spending under $100 for this. Kind of crazy. Okay, silver brushed and cafe latte. Cafe latte, fewer than a dozen left, so you're going to want to pick this up in this show while we have it. 800-500-7590. That number to call is right at the bottom. Always a 618-678. And then coming up in a little bit,